Yo, yo, yo. What up, peeps? Yo, yo. That's gonna echo a little bit. My bad. Popped open the stream manager and I think that's a little loud, right? Maybe? No? No? I'm crazy. Whatever. Yo, what up, Biren? I barely played yesterday. I played like what, 2 hours or so. And I didn't play it all the day before. And then yeah, just bad luck, you know? It happens. It's gonna happen. It'll keep happening. But yeah, you know, it should get better over time, right? Right? Hopefully. The good news is it is my Friday. It's not the real Friday, but it's my Friday. So we have a lot of time the next few days. So hopefully we get it. Because if we don't get it by Friday, like end of day Friday, I'll probably move on for a little bit and then come back. Because I don't wanna live here, you know. I don't know, at the same time, I don't want to move on. So I shouldn't have to move on. It does make me think of like what that one guy said about digging in the game files myself and double checking to make sure the drop rates are accurate, but yeah, I'm just going in order, Cloud. As far as like, you know, I'm in VR Temple, right? So VR Spaceship would be next on Very Hard. Let's do it that way. It just makes the most sense for like a multitude of reasons. The drops in both Spaceship and in CCA and Seabed are like not nearly as bad. So I don't think I shouldn't have it as much of an issue if I do have an issue, you know. Probably end up doing the tower to skip the mountainside and all that stuff. Because if not, it's going to take like forever, you know. I don't know about Seabed. I don't know enough about like Seabed to know like if those mobs are like, you know, Seabed upper, Seabed lower, or both, or you know, if they're in like the tower very portion of it, you know. I don't know any of that stuff, so I don't have an answer for that. But for CCA, I will more than likely be doing like the tower part instead. By cycling the tower. But it's like they're all like 1 in like 100 drops. You know, they're not like this is a 1 in 183 allegedly. You know, I say allegedly because we're way over that. So, yeah. I also would not mind a God Luck, just FYI. So, maybe that'll happen at some point. And then tomorrow afternoon, we'll be playing like Cat Quest 2. Because Hannah redeemed the point thing for it. Yeah, I have on my spreadsheet, my rares spreadsheet, it lists like I have like a priority, shorthand priority. I can't remember. The only thing that's like might be off about that is I might have the red candy item. I can't remember what that's called. That might be set as priority number 1 right now, or the highest number or whatever, lowest number, and that it's not accurate. The camera's always so jank in this fucking room. Yeah. I hope we start getting some more rares, because it's been kind of sad not getting any. I said a while back that like you can't like really expect to get like a rare per day, but like a lot of days, you know, we have been getting rares, and on top of that, like we're still averaging like over 1 rare a day as of right now. So that's cool. Yeah, I've decided too that like I am going to say episode 2 when it gets ultimate. Because I thought about like leaving like the uber rares, the Psycho Wand, Redria card, what are the two? Heaven's Punisher and Secure Feet. I thought about leaving those like the very end. But I'm not gonna do that anymore. What I'm gonna do is basically go in order, other than Psycho Wand. And then, like, you know, if we don't have Psycho Wand by the time we get the rest of the rares in Ruins, we will do the 3 Ultimate Mode Episode 2 bosses. So, like, the Gal Griffin, the... what's it called? Gall Dragon, and the Barber Ray. Those all have, like, rare drops that are specific to them. So I think once we get everything in Episode 1, other than the Psycho Wand, I'll go after those next, because I like boss runs, you know? And then after we get those, then we'll go and be like, we're just going to focus on Psycho Wand until it drops. And be super repetitious and hate ourselves, you know? No, I'm just joking, but seriously, 25% hit pop. Every once in a while I have to block that guy, but sometimes I get by him without getting hit. I think it'll be nice, like, when it gets ultimate, though, just, you know, like, the ability to get, like, techniques and some upgraded Vulcans and... you know, some better rares. All that's gonna be, like, really nice. You know, obviously, like, a lot of the drop rates are worse, though. It's the only thing that sucks. But we'll see. I just realized I forgot to get a drink. So after this run, I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. It's like 2 seconds. Also, I'll probably go AFK for like 3 minutes. I'll put it that way. I forgot I left my my work bag in my truck or my car. There's a story about that. I'll tell in a minute. I don't want to leave that in like my car because there's drinks in there. Yeah, I think it's like I need like the Sinnohs more than anything. I think it's like all I need from CCA. So that's like why I said like I'll probably do tower. I don't think I need the rest of them. I can't remember. It's all in that spreadsheet. Hey, this might sound like a weird question, but like, how positive are you about the drop rates? The reason I asked is because like the drop rate that you have for this item is 1 out of 183, which is the same on PSO World, and it's like the same in Affinia wiki. But like at this point, I'm like well over 300 kills, so it's just like that's like why I'm curious. But you can go ahead and answer that. I'll be right back in like in a few minutes. Um, man, I get so much fucking mail that's not for me. It annoys the shit out of me, bro. So that's kind of like, that's probably like a better way of asking that question. Is like, how did you get that information? Because the reason I ask is because I know some people, like can go in the game files. There's a guy like in my chat the other day that was telling me about how to do it, and I don't really remember how to do it, but I know part of it was that like he was talking about doing it on I was wondering what this fucking package was. My new Apple card. Insert your previous Apple card here. Hold iPhone here to activate. Okay, that's fucking nutty. It's actually kind of cool. Yeah, I think you have to have like the ISO file to do it. Unfortunately, like I don't think you can do it like another way, like other than like having an ISO file. So I mean, like obviously it's not the hardest thing to get a hold of, but you know, as someone as yourself who plays on console, you have to kind of go out of your way to do that. I bring it up more than anything. We're set though. We're good. We got a drink. We got our mail. I was trying to make sure my my car title came in the mail. That's the main thing I was like worried about. So I can go register my car. Then yeah, Apple, my Apple card expired tomorrow. Expires tomorrow. So I was waiting for that to come in the mail. every fucking time. Every time. I shoot. I don't hear like the noise of me hitting mom. Camera goes haywire. I see the poison bolt coming. I think I dodge it, and I don't dodge it. I can't think of the guy's name that was in my chat, though, that was talking about those drop rates. I would say it's like Sensor or something like that. Maybe that was the name of the program. I don't know why. That's the... Bonk. It's to say, can you get double bonk? That'd be funny. Even text messages about work. It's like, leave me alone, it's my weekend. Let me be free. Oh yeah, so that's what I was gonna say. So, I mentioned my work week yesterday, right? So today it got even worse. because I get to work and my truck is not in its assigned parking spot, and I was like, okay, that's weird. There's a different truck in my assigned parking spot. What is going on? And I look at my handheld, like, which tells me, like, you know, my trailer that I'm hooking up to, my truck I'm driving, and all that stuff. And the number is different on it. And I was like, what the fuck? So the problem with this is that, you know, I carry the key for my truck, like in my car, so I take it to work and take it out of work every day. The keys for the other trucks are in my backpack that I carry, but I just like leave them in my truck because there's no reason to carry it with me. But like I always think if I had like a breakdown or something, I would grab that backpack like out of the truck. For the next day, and I didn't think anyone else was driving my truck because like they're like assigned to us, and like no one else is assigned to my truck. So the only reason like that would happen is like if something happened to his truck, like obviously he needs to use someone else's, like so he can do his like his run and everything. But yeah, so come to find out that my truck is in the shop in a different city. Luckily it's a city that is like on my way to like where I go basically like every day. And that was a quick detour so I could grab my bag and everything, but I was like sitting there telling, like, so like my truck is like brand new, my bid truck, and then like this truck I had to drive today is like one of the oldest trucks in the lot. Like we have some older, but like this one's old, right? And I just fucking like rides like a beast, you know. It's actually like not bad for like how old it is. I was actually kind of surprised. But you know, definitely made me instantly miss my truck. But yeah, like, long story short, like we have to like back like in at like an angle, like when we're at the rail yard, and you're basically like trying to connect this V with the this, like, they call it a kingpin, and it's like this like little metal piece that comes out from the bottom of the trailer, and then like once you hit with that V, a metal bar will like latch around it. Right, and then like there's this handle that you can pull that once it latches on, that handle goes inwards, and then you can pull it outwards to like undo like that latch. And but like, you know, like if it's like not latched, like that handle's outwards. So this guy missed the kingpin completely somehow, and then like that handle is bent 90 degrees upwards. Forwards, whatever you want to call it. It's not really upwards, it's forwards. And it's just like, it brings up like a multitude of questions of like, there's like a bunch of like different signs that like say, hey, like you missed the kingpin, you know, like, should never happen, basically. Yet it did. The only saving grace is that, technically a new bid starts like in a couple weeks, so it's not my bid truck for like much longer. But like, it's, I don't know how like they fix that. I don't know if they can just like fix like that latch, that handle, whatever. Is that a god power? Right? God power. Oh, never mind. Wrong color. I don't know if they can just fix that handle, or if they have to like change like the whole fifth wheel out. I don't know how that works. So basically just have to go into work every day, and hopefully I don't have like a shit truck, basically. Which it shouldn't be an issue on Saturdays and Sundays, but like next Monday and next Tuesday, like it will be an issue because more people working and my seniority is like so low that I'm gonna get like stuck with more shit trucks, basically. But yeah, that's my story about work. So yeah, normally I carry like my drinks like with me, like, but like because I had my bag with me for once, I just put them in my bag. But yeah, if it wasn't bad enough that, you know, got super held up and everything, got called off Saturday, got super held up on Sunday, had to go in late on Monday because of how held up I got. It's just like compounding issues, you know? Like one of these things like wouldn't be like an issue by itself, but it's just the fact that like all of them have to happen, you know? Bowden. Bowden. Oh. Oh, they're gonna tell me a new word. 70%. I'm assuming you mean hits. 70% hits Dark Caliber, right? That is pretty nutty. Oh, 70% dark. Are you gonna use that? I don't use calibers ever. I don't know. I like the animation of them. I just never. I think if I found like a good one, I'd probably use it, but all the ones I have are so garbage. I think I sold most of them. Yeah. Speaking of smack, look at that 35% freaking meteor smash. That's pretty nutty. 65%. Hey, look, a Gnar Lily. I was just talking to my buddy about this. How cute they look. I shall call him Barky because he barks a lot. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Let's get you in the sunlight. I think it's this way. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at those. Look at that color pop. Bro, you need to calm down. I don't know how to hit you. It's like impossible to hit these things. So cute. I will take a picture of you with the print screen going. No way! Come here. I have like 8 of those. Oh, I've got to update my list now. I found all of that while looking for a fucking mob. Oh shit, this is a meteor smash, isn't it? A mine palace? Yeah. There it is, 45%. My new one is better. Yo, look at a 50%. Let's focus up. Let's do some quick runs instead of fucking dicking off so much. Alright, Cloud. Stop dicking off. And we got the slow map. Cool. That is not what we wanted. I was being facetious. You can dick off as much as you want, Cloud. For some reason, like, I couldn't think of like your name, like after like you first popped in my chat the first time, so I kept calling you Chaos Trekker. Because I'm like, I know it's C something, C Trekker or something like that. So I kept calling you Chaos Trekker. And everyone's like, who the fuck? And like, yeah, you're at you twin, yeah. And someone's like, I think you mean Cloud Trekker. I'm like, yeah, I think so, maybe, I don't know. And then like you popped in chat the next day, I'm like, yeah, it was Cloud Trekker. Oh well. parties. Bonk. Maybe I should change my name to Tiger Squirrel then. Doesn't really roll off the tongue now. Although that Tiger Squirrel photo picture is not Photoshop, that's a real thing. I'm trying to raise awareness. I am well familiar with Stumbled Upon. A lot of stuff from like Stumbled Upon I just see on Tumblr like a week later or whatever. I was like super active on Tumblr for like a long time back in the day. All I would do is I'd post like songs of the day, and like I'd like write like a mini review of that song and like some cool like lyrics from that song, right? And then like over time, like I had like I don't know if I had like 5,000 something followers on Tumblr. It was a lot. I remember my brother was trying to brag to me the one time that, because he like puts on like, well, he used to put on like hall shows, like small concerts, like back like in my home city, and he's like trying to brag to me about like his like MySpace friends, and I'm just like, you might have that many MySpace friends, but I have more Tumblr followers, so. And he's like, didn't believe me until I showed him. I don't know if that account still exists. Tumblr is weird because like they went so like anti like adult content, and then like they like reverted that change, but like them going like all like anti-adult content like killed like a lot of that site. I was always on 4chan a lot too, and a lot of stuff on Stumbled Upon was like just taken from 4chan. But oh. Dang. No amplifier of Resta. I can never remember how to line this one up. I think it's this, no. Parky. Yo, we got the good map. Not for speed, but for the amount of Dark Belra that spawn. Yo, look at that. I think that's a god power or photon drop. What is it? Photon drop. I don't really need any more god powers, but I will never say no. Yeah, 90% of the internet is just, you know, repost of a repost of a repost. I started out doing a CDL Class A. The company I work for trained me. They had like a training program that takes 2 months. It's like a in-house training program, and then you go to a company and test, like an independent company and test. And of course, you gotta take all your, you know, testing throughout the state and everything too, for your endorsements and whatnot. But you get paid for all that, and like reimbursed for all of it. So it's pretty nice. You don't get paid much like when you're training. It's like a starter wage or whatever, but it's like it's funny. I say that I'm still making more money than I was at my old job, even like when I was training. So. But yeah, I drive a semi-truck, 18-wheeler, tractor-trailer, whatever you want to call it. Different regions call them different things. And before that, I had no driving experience. It was just a Um, I really like CDL work. I kind of got like lucky because the company I work for is considered like one of like the better companies to work for. I don't know if like they are like still like the best or whatever, but they're definitely like up there. I don't know. I like to warn people because like a lot of it is so heavily seniority based, like where I don't really have like an option of like what I want to do. It's like I have like 5 different bids like available to me basically, whereas like the guys who have been there for, you know, 5, 10, 15 years, they have like all the options in the world. It's like right now I'm stuck on like a run that's like Saturday through Tuesday, and like soon it'll be Saturday through Wednesday. It's like either that or like get paid less money and then work nights, so it's just like it's I don't know. It pays really well. It's like kind of stressful though, obviously. A lot of people can't handle the stress of driving, because like literally like it's not like, you know, at a computer job or whatever, you fucking doze off or space out for 5-10 minutes at a time, and like the worst that happens is like, you know, you type in something wrong, right? It's like if I fucking fell asleep at the wheel, more than likely someone's getting injured or there's lots of damage being done. So it's the people who you know, quote unquote, don't make it are the people who can't handle like the anxiety of the situations you get into. But it pays super well, and there's, you know, there's room for growth. A lot of companies will start you out like at like a lower pay, and then like I think it's like 3 years you end up like getting their top pay, and you know, going up in seniority, so you get like options like for more runs, like I said. But also like some of the better companies to work for, they won't even hire people with like no experience. Like if you want to go like work at like UPS, for example, they require like a year of experience, or like Walmart, like they require 5 years. Just the company I work for technically requires experience too, but they were like so short on drivers because it was like technically during COVID, but like as COVID was like winding down, and yeah, they're just like super short on drivers. So like a lot of times it's like they'll be like, oh, we want drivers, and you'll sit there and like, you know, work the dock on a forklift for like a year or whatever, and then like have like then they're like, oh, we want drivers, and like the dock workers that are interested in it, they'll be like, okay, I want to be a driver, and then they'll train those people instead of just hiring off the street. That's the other thing too, like depending on the company you work for, like some of them expect you to do stuff other than like, you know, driving the truck. It's like, or like, you know, some companies you are home every night, every day, whatever you want to call it. Some of you're sleeping in a truck. Yeah, I'll never forget the first time I was in a warehouse, and I was just like, these are a lot different than you think they are, like as like a civilian, you know? I think the weirdest experience of my life was I went to a NASA center, like back in my old job. That was wild. We like literally had fucking security guards sitting outside our door while we were working. And like anytime like we had to use like restroom or whatever, like they would fucking like escort us. Because they were just like that serious about like their security. And then conversely, we work for like some government buildings, and I'm not talking like, you know, like fucking mayor's office or whatever. I'm talking like deeper government buildings, and like you'd fucking open up their computer or their phone, there'd not be a password on it, and you're just like, how the fuck does this person not have a password on their phone? Or like they just like didn't care if we like came or went. Like no one fucking like basically like no one knew we existed. We like make yourself known, and it's just like, dude, like how are you guys like so fucking casual about this? It's just like it was like really weird, like the stark contrast between like fucking NASA and like, I'm not gonna name the specific government building, but I don't know if I can technically, but that was under an NDA. I don't know how long this shit lasts for. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Like working because we did like data security shit. Like we'd like we basically would like wipe the phones, but we'd go like a step further than just like factory wiping it. We'd like basically put like data on top of there and then wipe that on top of there, and then we had depending on the type of phone, because obviously there, you know, there's Windows phones, there's Android phones, there's BlackBerries have like their own operating system, and Apple phones. You know, so like the different phones have like different systems that we'd have in place for them, basically. Did I not hit that switch? No, I did hit that switch. Okay. And yeah, it's fucking weird. Like we've like won over like companies too, because like they would come to us and be like, oh, we had this phone wiped from X company, and then like they'd come to us and like we would sit there and pull information off of it, and it'd be like nude photos, or like fucking, some people had like pictures of their social security card like on there, so you can remember like their social security number, or like some people had like, you know, their driver's license, like a picture of that. And it's just like we'd be like, oh, this is like the data we recovered, you know, like from your quote-unquote wiped phone, and like it works so often. It was an alright job. The CEO was a dumbass. And then like on top of that, like he would promote dumbass people to like high positions of power, and then like they'd make dumbass decisions. Like our COO, for example, thought it was a wise idea to not have an HR person. So we had like a number we'd call for HR concerns, but like 9 times out of 10, if you called that number, you'd end up just talking to the COO about like whatever your HR concern was. And it's just like, bro, I don't think that's legal. And like, come to find out, it's legal for companies like under like 50 employees or something like that. I can't remember like the exact legalities of it, but fucking wild. Let's put it that way. And then, like, we'd have, like, people who do stuff, like, day in and day out, and be like, yo, we need this so you can, like, work faster and work better. And then, like, the CEO would be like, yeah, but, like, what about this? And they're like, are you fucking stupid? Like, you know, that's, like, what you'd be thinking. Like, part of it was, like, like I said, like, we're, like, wiping data off of phones, right? So we'd be like, hey, we need more of these chargers. And, like, she'd be like, yeah, but we have all these open chargers. And she could not understand that, like, different phones require different, like, ports. And she was, like, completely confused, like, why we were asking for more, like, chargers, like, when, like, there was unused chargers. It's just like, bro, like, really? Like, you're the fucking basically second in command of this company, and you don't fucking know the difference between, like, a fucking Apple, like, a lightning cable and a fucking USB-C? Like, come on. Like, my grandma knows that shit. But yeah. But yeah, I enjoyed the job, like, when I got to travel. It's just, like, when I was, like, stuck, like, in the warehouse, like, doing all that stuff, and the travel jobs became, like, less and less. Now all I do is travel. That is my job. Travel from point A to point B to point A, and you're done. Sometimes it's like A to B to C to A, you know, but that's the same idea. It's like, it's also like really weird, like, you know, my old job, like, we had like metrics to hit and stuff like that. Like, oh, you gotta do this much with like this much of like an error rate and stuff like that. Of course, like, I have like zero micromanagement, like, as a driver. It's like, if you don't hear from management, like, you're doing a good job. If you do hear from management, you might have fucked up. Yeah. The thing that killed me is, like, we had, like, at one point they tried making our error rate 3 per pay period, and someone did the math on that, and it was like 99.97% accuracy. And I'm just like, bro, no job in the world is a 99.97% accurate, let alone when it's like entering thousands of things per week, you know? And then after that, like, they dropped it down to, like, I think it's like 93%, which I thought was still high, but, like, I had no issue hitting. Dude, it was so bad at my old job, like, I'd be, like, listening to, like, a fucking, like, an audiobook on, like, YouTube. And they'd be like, we can't have you watching YouTube, like, while working. And I'm just like, what am I watching here? It's a fucking still picture, you know? I'm not watching it, I'm listening to it. Because if you don't know, there's like all sorts of free audiobooks on YouTube. You just gotta know what to search for. Anyways. Well, like, same thing, it'd be like a video podcast. And it's just like, bro, like, I can, like, listen to a video podcast and pay attention to this fucking mind-numbing job. Like, it's not an issue. I'm like, look at the metrics. Like, my fucking metrics are completely fine. My error rate is, like, lower than the other two people in my department. Like... That's the thing, too, is, like, we had, like, our direct supervisor basically saying that, like, because they changed, like, the numbers, like, because we'd hit them, like, on busy weeks. And so they changed the numbers, and they're like, these numbers, like, aren't possible on busier weeks. And they're like, well, why should you be able to get, like, an incentive when the company's, like, not busy? And we're just like, what? Like, it's not a fucking... like a company-based incentive, it's a fucking personal incentive. My performance has nothing to fucking do with, like, how well the company's doing, you know? Yeah, no, exactly. No budget, just get out more units. Like, there'd be days, like, where we'd like a normal day would be, like, anywhere from, like, 200, 300 phones. There'd be, like, days, like, where you do, like, 50 phones. And then they'd be, like, the next day they'd be, like, why'd you do so few phones? And you'd be just, like, literally we have 0 phones sitting here to do. Like, it's not like, you know, I'm just sitting here fucking doing nothing. It's like I literally, like, there's, like, literally nothing for me to do. Or, like, what was, like, worse was, like, you know, because there's, like, phones per hour, and, like, you know, we had to keep, like, orders together. Like, we'd have, like, groups of, like... We'd have, like, orders come in that were, like, literally thousands of phones, okay? And you could do that in, like, a couple days. So if you got the whole order for yourself, like, you're just done for the week in a couple days, basically. But then, like... Please. Yes! Finally! I'm fucking out of here, bitches! Oh my god. That was so unexpected. It's fucking over, guys. 28 hours, 2 Love Rappy, 6 Gnarlily, 1 Hilda Blue, 1 Photon Drop, and 3 God Powers dropped while I was looking for this, if you're curious. This claw weapon. Oh my gosh. That was definitely one of the longer fucking hunts. Like I said, I don't have to worry about fucking finding something else to do, like, for the... on Friday. Oh my god. Oh. It's got percents on it, too. So yeah, you'd get like an order of like 1,000 phones, right? And like it would like literally set you up for like the whole week, because that's like what the incentive number was. And you could do it in 2 days, you know? Or, you know, you just sit there and get like orders of like 1 phone, where if you do like 1 phone orders like all day long, like the most phones you're possibly gonna do is like 50, you know? So it's just like, good luck hitting your incentive, like if you're sitting there doing 1 phone orders like all day long. What do I need in this text area? We need Hedum, Midgium, and Garans. 1 out of 81, 1 out of 81, 1 out of 73. Cool. I don't know these maps at all, by the way, so, yeah. I do know that's like a huge issue, like in like any IT field, is like the whole like outsourcing thing. Yeah, I know that because it's was originally a PvP map. I guess my follow-up question is, can Garand spawn on both A and B? And I'm positive that Panarms can spawn on both A and B. Yeah, as it spawns. Well, that makes my life easier then. Hey, I don't know if I saw the clip of it, but do you guys know how like long C. Carl Bobadine was farming his card, his Green Hill card? I'm curious. $5 years of just running that, or... Oh, okay, I was like, what the fuck? Like, there's no fucking way he's just running that for 5 years straight. That'd be some really shit luck. Well, I know he like went on hiatus, like streaming hiatus for a while, so I know it wasn't. If he was doing it like a lot, like it wasn't like. Oh, I need to check something out real quick. See if there's anything I need in here. Your spaceship. There's an amplifier of Shifta on Alpha. Cool. But it's like my stepdad's like dealing with that shit because he works in like IT security, and it's just like they sit there and like don't give them like raises like ever, and then like so like those dudes quit, and then like they just get like replaced by like an overseas person, and then like you know obviously like quality goes down and stuff like that, like. Customers get mad and like everything. I don't know. See Carl's also like playing online and in grip and everything, which obviously it doesn't. Don't get me wrong, it's still a crazy drop and everything, but it's not the same. I also don't know if he was just like. Why he was hunting for that. Panarms. Yeah. Let's. I know this is the wrong way, by the way. Can't even go this way. Oh, because more stuff spawned. Now I can probably go this way. Yeah, Chaos Source is only in B. Dub Chicks are only in B. There's 5 pan arms for pattern 1, 5 grands for pattern 1, 4 pan arms for pattern 2, 3 grands for pattern 2. So pattern 1's like overall better. What pattern did we get? We start up here. Yeah. So we got pattern 1. Don't mind me, I am making notes. Yeah. I know. I don't know. I don't like episode 2. Mainly because, like, the lack of quests, which obviously, like, you know, if you play online, like, the whole questing thing, is better. But that's, like, why, like, I was talking about this earlier, but I think what I'm gonna do is, you know, go through, like I am, like, right now, you know, in order. So I'm in very hard mode. I did forest, I did caves, I did mines, I did ruins, mines minus the red Canadian, which I'm gonna go back for. And then, you know, VR Temple, we're on VR Spaceship, and then do CCA, and then do Seabed. After I do Seabed, I'm gonna go back for the red Canadian. But after that, I'm probably going to do forest, caves, mines, ruins, like, in order again, except for, you know, if I don't get Psycho Wand, which, high probability, I'm just gonna skip Psycho Wand for a minute, and then go and do, like, the bosses of Ultimate on episode 2 until I get those. And then, yeah, then turn around and go back for Psycho Wand. But, like, kind of skip Seabed, I guess, in a way, too. Mainly because the amount of... Okay, please don't kill me. But yeah, I say that, like, in a convoluted way of saying that, like, I'm not prioritizing like the Uber Rares in episode 2 like at all. Like they are in the back of my mind. Like, yeah, obviously if I get everything else. I just realized I have 2 fucking windows open. Do these both have stream management? Yeah, they both have stream management on too. I don't need both of these open. This is just a switch over here. What is... Okay. This is just a switch or something. Heal circle. That's what that icon is on that map pattern. And that way, like, you know, if I want to break it up, I can sit there and go through seabed, or I can sit there and try to... I can do like a tower run. But I don't know, I find boss flick runs like really enjoyable to do. That's like a lot of my logic behind that. I don't really have like any other logic other than that. Like, I mean, 1 out of 46 from a boss that takes like 45 minutes is not great. So it's not like I'm doing it just to try to get like more rares per hour or anything like that. I think there's another pan arms in here, but this is the pan arms that's annoying because it gets stuck in the wall. I think. How is that not hitting him? Is there a way to like force these guys to split? Like this guy gets like too close to this wall and like won't split ever. Oh, here we go, we're good. Double grands. I think that's the last... I don't think there's any more pan arms or anything like that. If I remember right. On this map. Oh, I was wrong. And I think the porter's on the bottom. Porter's on the top. They're both borders. Okay. So really, there's only one Panarms out of the direct path on that one, which isn't bad. It still blows my mind that the whole like Greeno cards and Redria cards and all that stuff is like they're so garbage for like how rare they are. Legendary Claws. This does not look claws. Oh, by the way, that Heart of Puum, for whatever reason I thought they were claws, but it says they're daggers. So I don't know if they can just change like the animation on like the return to Rhaegal or what, but this is the same map. Yeah, I don't know. I just wish they were better. Like cards in general, they seem so underwhelming. Like they look cool and everything. Like I was watching Cloud play the other night. I think that was 2 nights ago, 3 nights ago, whatever it was. And he was using cards because, you know, I don't think I've ever seen them used before. And then they're so like not good. This is the same map, isn't it? Or am I stupid? Do I need to clear this? I can't remember. I don't think any more spawn in here. Yeah, true. No, I get that, yeah. That is a good point. It would be like annoying if like the super rare. Well, you know, we talk about that, but then Psycho Wand's like ultra rare. Yeah, well, is SJS good or no? I guess like a lot of that problem is like exacerbated like with like the whole like percentage thing, because like yeah, like you know you might eventually get it, but like chances of getting it and then like rolling hit and like all that stuff like it's really low. So if there's like a way to like force it to add hit or whatever, it'd be like a lot better. Yeah. This guy's freaking sniping me, bro, halfway across the map. No, this way's got boxes. Let's go this way first. Nerf. Can't miss. Nerf. I actually can't miss either with anything. OP. There's gotta be a way to like force this guy to split or something. Yeah, as long as they like look cool and like they're functional, like they don't have to be good, but they have to be like functional, you know? I think that's like what it is for me, you know. No one wants like an item that's gonna put in their bank and be like never used because it's so bad. Like a card. Fucking shift, it ran off. I don't want to accidentally hit the pan arms because it should be like low on HP. One second. Here you go. That's from my notes. How's that make it feel, Ios? One out of 183 drop. I don't know if that's like the longest I've spent on an item. But it's gotta be close to how long I spent on what's it called? Factually incorrect. All three of these drops in VR Spaceship are like 1 in 180, just FYI. So, and I can do runs quicker. And get more kills. We got the same map again. So, factually incorrect. But no, I get the sentiment, I do. But the rest are very hard, other than like red cannabins. Theoretically, shouldn't be that bad. I feel like it's not bad for God ability. I didn't realize like how shit those are to farm though. It's funny because if you like look at like all the max stat spreadsheets, like Funeral for example, the best thing you can like equip is God Battle and then 3 God abilities, right? And then like, you know, you're sitting there talking about 37 hours for a single God ability. And they want you to get 3 of them. And that's 1 character, you know? So if you want multiple characters, have fun. Really? That guy still hit me. I've already got this map figured out. You bitch. Slowing me. Bonk. I forget those things get quicker on high difficulties. I can't tell if I missed because that dog was moving, or if I actually like missed, like rolled missed, you know? Too early for the grands? There's probably a Del Saber. Yeah, a Del Saber down here. Freaking Del Sabers ruin everything. Yeah, it's not even this fucking room. Too early. I think this is the double grands room. It low-key feels sound bad, like, to see, like, a luck material and, like, think that it's, like, pointless. I'm pretty sure that missed was only because, like, the wolf was moving, like, in a way that made me miss, not rolling a miss. Hey, we got the other map, finally. Which means we need to learn this map. That's not it, right? Yeah. A pan arms right away? This door's already open. It's just a light switch. We don't need this. I don't know the right way to go. This other way's the wrong way to go. Did I misread this map? Oh, never mind. You can go 2 different ways. I see. This is the wrong way to go, this 4-switch room. Which, that does not surprise me. Aren't 4-switch rooms like always wrong and like offline? They're just items up here. Okay, well, we'll never go that way again. Could that not hit the... That would have been really cool if that would have worked out. I kind of thought there'd be a grands on both sides. Like, that's like what the Mines likes to do, so I just assumed they would do it here too. We'll have to double check next time to see if this spawns the same stuff, regardless like which way you enter it, because sometimes they do that. Like if you like if I turn around here, it might spawn different mobs. Doesn't look like that's the case though. So yeah, we'll have to double check the other room. But that's like more than likely a pointless place to go. I think this is the wrong way. Yeah, it is. I have not patched my way in any game, in any way. I'm not sure, like what you mean, unable to drop anything. Like the mobs can't drop anything, or like the boxes, or what? Or both. This is the PSO episode 1-2 plus version, so I know they fix some things in the plus version. I mean, I haven't noticed any rooms that haven't dropped anything, so... That is very peculiar. I'd be curious, like, to know more information about that, and I don't know if like there's like more information written on that. Like, I mean, you can see like there's items in like every room, as far as I'm aware. I haven't been diligent about like looking to make sure. I do. I think I went upwards. I'm assuming it only matters if you go upwards, not downwards. Is the way that wording makes it sound like. It could also be like something like to do with like the online maps. You know, there's like typically more variations in the online ones. Yeah, it's a good point. That whole mountain map, you're like going uphill. You know, on that one spawn, you spawn at the bottom and go uphill. I I mean, you can see, like, this wolf dropped something already. Really? Double grands and wolves. See, it was... No, I was thinking someone else. So this one, I guess we gotta go all the way to the... Both of them we have to go all the way to the end. Both maps we do. And there's no extra mobs on that one. Except for maybe if that one room. I'm gonna do one more and then call it so I can run to the grocery store. So this will be the last run for today. Tomorrow, I've mentioned this before, but one of my longtime lurkers redeemed a game, so I'll be playing that tomorrow around noon Eastern time. And then I don't know how long I'll play it. I looked online; it says it's only like 7.5 hours to beat, so I might just beat it. Just depends how like engaging and fun the game is and all that stuff. But I'll probably be on PSO for at least a little while, but it probably won't be till like 4 or 5-ish. Ender, you would probably know then, because you seem like a little tech whiz of this game. Do you know the rooms that PSO Spirit's talking about? And also, do you know if that was fixed on PSO Episode 1 2 Plus, or was that like just never patched? Then again, if it's still prevalent on Blue Burst, it probably was just never patched. So... This one in particular? Or just like VR Spaceship in general? Nothing did drop anything, but there's also no pan arms in this room. So, or Garands for that matter. I think this one... Yeah, this one has a Garands. I mean, Grands have like a low. See, this is why I was confused then, right here, because there's still items dropping out of boxes. That's why I was confused, like, when they said that. When PSO Spirit said that. But yeah, none of those mobs dropped anything. You know, Grands don't have, like, the highest DAR, so theoretically, I don't need to kill this Panarms either. Do you have that map that PSO Sphere was talking about? About, like, the elevations? Yeah, nothing. I'm just gonna double kill these as well. That's so fucking weird. What a weird bug. So yeah, basically you're losing out on 1 Panarms and 1 Grands on this map. Because now we're going back down. That's fucking nutty. Man, I love you guys for teaching me all this like weird stuff all the time. Speaking of Ender, now that I see you in chat, I recognize your name. Cloud was sitting there talking about drop rates earlier. Cloud and I were. And I told like what you were talking about earlier about going into the game files and like looking at the drop rates. I couldn't remember like how you told me to do that. Because I was like, I don't really want to like, you know, mess with my file or anything like that. So I didn't think too much of it. But he said he's interested, or Cloud said they're interested in doing that. I don't know if it's like necessary for this exact ISO or anything, but also PSO Spirit and Ender, you might know this, but is there any way to make these guys split quicker? Or no? Probably not. But I gotta ask. Going circle. The next question for that, I guess, it's not really a question, it's more of a hypothetical. I do wonder if there's like any Chaos Sorcerers affected by that, and if they figure that into the Redria card drop rates. Because I know like they did figure like DAR and stuff in that. Oh, so they're not even affected by... That's why I keep shooting them, because I'm trying to like make them like lower HP. This is probably just a timer thing then. This one's fucking annoying, because if it gets too close to the wall, it won't split. See, it probably would have split there if it wasn't so close to the wall. There you go. Yeah, there you go. There you go, buddy. You did it. And it's pointless. Dude, I was curious about that PSO spirit because, like, there's a source on, what is that fucking quest called? Doc Secret Plan? That kept happening to. And I'm just like, every single time I'd, like, teleport over to, like, where it's floating between the two, like, platforms, like, it wouldn't drop anything. I'm just like, is it just because the DAR is low, or is it because I'm getting screwed over? So yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna send you guys over somewhere else, but I appreciate all the information. We got our drop finally, so fuck yes, right? I'm trying to see if someone's still streaming, and I don't think, nah, she's not. Fuck it. I don't know who I want to raid. We'll raid this guy. I watch him every once in a while. No, this is not who I was thinking of. Oh, this guy right here. So yeah. I'll send the guys over to... His name is Pasta Punk. He spells it weird, but... Have fun over there. I'll be back tomorrow. And it'll be a longer stream. Anyways,